So here at the Sunrise Tucana, and that's the main reception ahead. It's a nice little reception. Just take you in here, just quickly show you. You've got, you can see that hotel directly opposite there, Fort Arabesque. I hear they've got good snorkeling there. I haven't really had a chance to snorkel much this holiday, but I've heard that it's some really good snorkeling there as well. The resort's got a few little shops here which I'll just take you to. It's got a cash point up here as well, if you need to get any Egyptian pounds. Most things are marked in euros, but they take euros, UK pounds, dollars, or is it dollars? Better check that and I'll get back to you. Well, either way, they take all three. The shops open a bit later on, and then they're open all up to sort of night time. You can also get back to your rooms along this way, several ways. Directly ahead there, up that little path, is the Bedouin evening. There's also there's a little kids section there. I like the rooms, they're all dotted in these individual buildings, so they're nice and spacious. We haven't had any problems with neighbour noise. Certainly you can't hear anybody talking or anything. So up here is the Bedouin evening. We were here in April and the Bedouin evening was on a Tuesday and Friday. Really good, nice big buffet. Belly dances, whirling dervishes, all kinds of things. It's not a long walk to the beach from this reception. Just like literally a minute or two. Just see those two people walking ahead there. That path leads down to the beach. So back at reception. So next to the reception you've got the main restaurant. It is not a buffet restaurant. The food is really nice. I'd definitely come back. I really like the resort, so if I was to return to a resort I would definitely return here. The staff are really nice, really friendly, really welcoming, want you to have a nice stay, always, you know, helping out basically. They got a nice outdoor area. Just quickly show you the indoors. There's a little buffet each day, each meal time. There's basically, show you, cheeses, bit of fruit, cereals, croissants and pastry. If you're lactose intolerant, you can ask for different milks. They do oat milk, almond milk, etc. So it's the indoor area. They also have a menu which is called, I think it's called Diet and Light menu. That's got a few more options for people who've got allergies. I would suggest if you have an allergy, you just talk to the hotel before you come. I'm sure they'd accommodate your needs. As you can see, we're here at Easter, and the temperatures, they put the temperatures up each day. You've got a towel kiosk directly ahead. When you arrive, they'll give you your towel cards, and there's also a towel kiosk on the beach. That's the main one of the bars, Oasis. They've got some toilets around there, and if you go directly ahead, you can also go to the beach that way. They've got signs. You just go down that path, turn left to the beach. They've got a sign there, or turn right to the sort of posh club area. If you can use the Royal Sunrise Makadi facilities, which is next door, and I find this is the easiest way to get down there. Come along this little path, and if you see that little arch ahead with the hedge there, that leads directly into the Royal Sunrise. As I said, you can use the facilities there. So we'll just go back up here. It's around 8:30, so you can see there's some available sunbeds still around the pool. Around the main infinity pool, and looks like there's some sunbeds up here as well. Oh, loads along there. Oh, loads along here. There have been busier times here. You've got all the sofas going along the back here, so if you just only wanted to swim, you could dump your stuff. I'd say at this hotel, lots of people are interested in the beach as well, so people do get down very early, apparently, to put their towels down on the beach beds. There's not any rules about reserving sunbeds. So directly ahead we've got the pool suites for private pool suites. The pool's nice and warm. Main pool. And up here leads to all the rooms. I really like the rooms. We've just got a basic room because we don't spend much time in it and we just like to be at the beach. But if you prefer a pool, those are very nice pools. But even our basic room, it's just really luxurious, actually. It's really spacious. We haven't had any neighbour noise. We don't hear people talking in their rooms or anything. So you've all got the building numbers of whatever building you're in. And they've got maps dotted about the place. So we're here at the Sunrise Tucana, and it's the infinity pool. As you can see, there's a top pool there. They've got little seating areas. We've got the Luciana restaurant behind. It's about 12:30 now, and we just come down, just heading back from the water slides, and we just found these two Sunlanders right by the pool. So they were the only two, of course, but you know, Billy. Right, and then I'll just show you. There's a top one on there. I'll just show. Nice little waterfalling over. And then you have got these seating areas which are always free along here. If you couldn't get a sunbed, you could come along. If you just wanted to swim, you could dump your stuff there. So as I said, there's always those seating areas there if you just wanted to swim and you couldn't find a sunbed. There's sunbeds over the other side too. As I said, you can also walk to the beach this way, so I'll just show you. It's not very long at all. Got these little carts, that can transport you. I love all the cactuses and the palm trees. Love it. So directly ahead there where those people are, around that corner, you'll be at the beach basically. On the beach, you'll often find that people try to get the front rows, but actually I prefer nearer the back with the palm trees because it's shaded there. You tend to have the shade throughout the day. We're in April, so obviously it will vary season to season. Or next to the hedge that they've got bins at the back to put all your rubbish in. Greek restaurant ahead, Yades. We ate there, it was really nice, tasty. They've got a little outdoor area as well there for the Yades restaurant, which we sat out in. Next to the Yades, they've got a little bar that you can get drinks during the day from the beach. Although the staff bring you round drinks through the day as well. They also even lay down your towel for you as well. So I said the palm trees here, often these ones tend to get more shade in. And as you can see, you've got bins there to put your stuff. This part here is the posh club. So this is for posh club people. I noticed they have got lots of shades in the posh club. I did notice up in the main restaurant for everyone else, there's not really enough shades. You are having people wanting shades, so I would recommend getting shades for the main restaurant, more shades for the outdoor restaurant. Then here, obviously, these brollies become the Royal Sunrise. At the end of the Royal Sunrise is the water sports. So just back to the posh club here, they've got the outdoor seated areas. That looks nice, lots of shade there. I expect those will get them. And then you've got the, I'm assuming, the villas there with their own pools. There. And they got an adults only bit for the Royal Sunrise. So back to our resort. Oh, the Felucca restaurant, if you keep walking in the other direction, is along there as well. And this is where we like to be, because you tend to get the shade all day. I also like the fact they've got these bean bags which you can sit upon. And a beautiful beach. Beautiful clear water. As I said, I haven't got had a chance to do too much snorkeling, but where the boats are there, obviously not too near the boats, they've got the buoys around, obviously, where you can and can't swim. I see lots of people over there, and had a look over there, and there's a nice reef and stuff. And at the end of the Royal Sunrise Makadi are all the water sports. They also do excursions to up near the water sports there on the right. They do excursions to various places. Orange Bay Dolphin House, which is not a captive dolphin one, although I think there is an option of one. So I've walked from the Sunrise Tucana past just to the end of the Royal Sunrise Makadi, just to show you the water sports. They've obviously got, I'll just see if I can see a notice that's got what's on it, what they do or not. Ah yes, I can see a thing over there. I'll go. Let's have a look. Okay, so they haven't actually got a picture. Well, I'm assuming it's just all, I can't see a notice with what they do, but you can sort of see the things that they've got. Also a shop here called Happy Shop. Lots of floats, balls, all souvenirs. Oh, nice Egyptian dishes. That's nice. And spices shop. There's a pharmacy ahead. Supermarket, dive centre. So there's a dive centre there. I don't know if you can see with the sun on it. Dive centre, pharmacy, more shops. There's just a ton of shops at the Royal Sunrise Makadi. Diving, yeah, pharmacy, dive centre. Oh, and from here, something called the Blue Waves. So they obviously do trips to Orange Island, Glass Bottom Boat, Paradise Island, Dolphin House, which is not any captive dolphins, it's just dolphins in the sea. What else do they do? Let's have a look. Private boat trips as well, and some example of the fish that you might see in the Red Sea.
Danke. Ebenso.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's like a little place to sit there, which is in like a little boat. Right. I like the fact that they've got these notices up because it's important to look after the environment. So if you're intolerant, this is the menu that they have for people with allergies or intolerance. It's called the Diet and Light menu. It's what I'd ask for. The symbols here, the blue is for lactose free, the yellow is for gluten free, V is for vegetarian, brown is for low fat. They got a vegan, which is that sort of leafy pink symbol there. So I'll just run through it. It is the same menu each for lunch and dinner. However, I'm sure if you were to ask them, they would make something else. I would basically contact the hotel before. It's all very tasty food. Obviously it'd be a bit repetitive if you were here for 2 weeks having it every day. So I would ask before you come. I'm sure they're so friendly and accommodating here. I'm sure they'd accommodate.